action. Let's do this. What's going on, guys?
What's going on, man?
Yeah. Here at Pop and Tea Bar in Phoenix with the homies. You guys want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah. So my name is Eric. These are my co-partners right here.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Benson.
There we go. The three amigos in the house.
Yes.
And you guys are actually moved here from California, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What part and when did you guys move here?
So I came out here in 2016. But prior to that, we grew up in like Orange County, Cypress to be exact. You guys are
SoCal.
familiar with that? SoCal. Yeah.
Dodger fans?
Yeah, Dodgers, Angels.
Angels? Okay, I got you.
I
Yeah.
mean, bounce around, you know.
Yeah.
Angels not doing so great.
So we go Dodgers. Yeah. I hear you.
But,
Yeah.
I guess that's what you got while you live out there.
Yeah.
Like, living in LA.
Yeah,
living
for
in
sure.
SoCal.
It's like Lakers and Clippers, or no?
Lakers. I don't like the Clippers, bro.
Just
We don't
bullshit.
do Clippers.
No, dude. When I lived out there, bro, it was like Laker was like a gang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like if you wore a Clippers jersey, people would look at you like you were like, I don't even know, man, just an outed kid, bro. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, why are you wearing? That's garbage. Yeah, it was bad,
Yeah,
dude.
that's true.
It was bad, dude. But when it was Lob City, I saw Snoop Dogg even flip. Snoop Dogg was in LA at the Clipper Station wearing Blake Griffin jersey and all that shit.
Nobody remembers it.
Nobody
That time
remembers
has already
that shit,
passed,
though,
and
yeah.
he's back onto the Lakers. So
Nobody- it's
we're back
Laker,
on.
yeah.
Lakers are always part of the culture, part of the fabric.
No, sure. I could totally see that. And when I was there too, I think the Suns were playing the Lakers, and this was when like Nash was on the team, and it was just a battle. Those were like the battle days, because obviously like it was Kobe, it was all kinds of crazy players on the Lakers squad back then, dude. So, anyways,
Yeah, those are the days of the NBA where things were a little different, man.
Yeah,
Like times are more physical.
For sure.
It was fun basketball.
yeah, no, for sure.
Real like big man center with Shaq and all
Yeah.
that. Not like now.
Now, yeah. He said, no, I know. Are you talking about DeAndre Ayton week, or what are you talking about? Yeah,
They trade him away.
Yeah, I know, right? So you guys being in Phoenix for a while now, like, are you guys some sort of like Suns fans at all, or like Arizona fan team?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
have love for the team. I think they're gonna do great.
Yeah, a little closer, yeah.
Closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I mean, Book's killing it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. And the Suns are about to be insane this year. So.
Suns got the best trade out of all the name trade and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're saying that
I-
Sun came up. But
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I think like as completing a team wise, I think it's good, and you got to build people around your best players, and that's what they're doing, right? Around KD and Books. So I mean, obviously Bradley Beal's a baller too. So it'll be interesting to
Most
see.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you guys start the business here? Like when did you guys actually officially open Pop and Tea?
Yeah, sure. So this was like a concept that was started probably about 15 years in the making. We all used to work at a boba shop back in the day in SoCal growing up, and throughout high school and college, like we moved up through the ranks of this business and really helped them expand and establish themselves. So we took that knowledge and experience, and we're like, always wanted to do our own kind of concept and put a spin on things. So we brought this out here. We kind of collaborated and started on this project in 2016, and then we opened this store in 2018. So kind of going back to your first question, I moved out here in 2013. Benson was in Boston at the time. Eric was in California. And then after seeing that there weren't a lot of shops that I liked out here, just basically recruited these guys and told them how great of an opportunity it was. And it worked out. So
wait, so time out. So you're here.
Yeah.
You're living that SoCal life still.
LA.
You were like Long Beach, LA area, or no? What area exactly?
My dad was in 626.
Okay.
Did you hear me fine? I don't know.
You gotta have the mic.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So my dad was living in 626 area at the time. So I was hopping from SoCal to LA,
Got it.
and then I would just visit Matt like throughout the
Here?
summers. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay,
Come
okay.
hang out, come kick it,
Yeah.
and I kind of realized like there's a lot out here that we could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
we
so
just,
so when he was ready and recruiting you, you kind of already had it in your mind.
Yeah, like the move
Okay.
here, it came so natural to me because I've came out here so many times.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
that,
So it made sense at that
wasn't
point.
Like a culture shock in a way. It was
Yeah.
just kind of like new chapter. Let's get this shit going. you
Yeah.
know?
And then you were in Boston?
I kind of just like, grew up in SoCal. You're like, oh, I've done this, done that. What else?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, let's try the East Coast life, see how that is.
That's a big change,
Yeah.
my dude.
I was born in Boston.
Oh, you were born there. Okay,
but
gotcha.
I grew up in SoCal.
Got it,
Yeah,
got it,
and then I always have it back in my mind, like, oh, I want to see how the East Coast life was.
Yeah.
One of these days, and then
Right, because totally different. Yeah.
yeah, I was done with college, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Well, let's just go to Boston, see what's up.
Yeah.
And then doing all that, my family moved out here because during that time, California, like, we kind of just flatlined. Like, there's no much to grow anymore.
Yeah.
So our family moved here, and then I would come back and visit, and then he was out here, so I would linked up with him, and then he threw the idea out, and I was just like, yo, let's do it.
Yeah.
I flew back a month, in that same week, I texted, hey, I'm coming back the end of the month. Let's do it. And then I just like grabbed it and booked back here.
Yeah. So you guys obviously, each one of you guys are owners, right?
Yeah.
So you gathered your money together.
Yep.
And then just started putting the business plan together.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're on like Google Hangout at first.
Yeah.
At first, we were doing like the whole Google Hangout, online.
Yeah.
Just it's almost like a big school project, And then when we moved here, it was just like
Put it into
hands on
action.
deck, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. What kind of like hurdles did you guys encounter? Like, was there anything that was like that's memorable where you were just like, when you guys were obviously, because when you build a business plan, it's when you build a business plan, I always do this and it's like, oh man, it's just like we're good. We're golden, baby. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
covered.
And then you
Yeah,
start making calls and you're like, wait, what do you mean? This and that.
You
Like,
think you have all your bases covered until you start getting into the weeds, and you're like, man, I didn't plan this well enough. Like, I really didn't think about all of the variations of what could possibly happen. I remember like a funny story. Like the first week we were ready to open. So the construction of the store took probably 4 or 5 months because we had to add plumbing to the store and a bunch of other things that weren't here yet.
talk about like this location exactly, just so
Yeah,
if people are not familiar. Yeah.
This is a really historic and old plaza. It's been around since the 50s, 40s, 50s?
Yeah, right here on the corner of literally on
Yeah.
a busy corner of 7th Ave and
Super
McDowell.
busy
Yeah.
corner
Yeah.
here.
Dirt road.
A lot of accidents, McDowell and 7th Ave. And
Accidents all the time.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
accidents
this
all
is
the
a
time
heavy
over
accident.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you'll see photos back in the day of like people pulling up their horses to the side of the Safeway over here. And this plaza is called My Florist Plaza, and the unit that we're in is the original florist.
Oh,
So,
this was the original
this
florist
is the
one right
original
here.
florist. Yeah, that the plaza's named
Dang.
after.
So y'all had to do a lot of like,
Yeah, so it's a really old
updating.
unit. We had to do a lot of renovating, but we really love the aesthetic of the unit and the space and the neighborhood and all that. So we really wanted to be here. And yeah, the first week we opened up, we had our diamond bars ready to go. We knew we wanted to serve them, dipped in chocolate with toppings on them, but we didn't know how to get the chocolate like to the right consistency or the right texture.
oh, I see what
And
you're
that
saying.
was a tough
yeah.
part. So we were freaking out. I remember we were here almost the whole night, the night before we opened, trying to figure out like last minute things like that.
Yeah.
And it's just the small things, that you don't think of sometimes that end up
Yeah.
causing more problems in the end.
Man.
Yeah, I think another struggling probably was dealing with construction.
Yeah.
Nothing ever goes as planned.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be done in 3 months. Oh, it's
4 months
5 months
later.
now.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
5 months, yeah.
What's going on? Oh, we're waiting on this, waiting on that. Oh, the guy said that he can't come to work today. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. So we're another week out, or just keep pushing it out. Yeah.
keep pushing. And then when that happens, your funds, you're like, oh, I got to dish out more, and you got to get
Yeah.
this and get that. Like,
And you don't have the money coming in,
No, we're not making-
because you're
yeah.
literally dishing it out like
I
crazy.
remember one big thing that threw us was, I guess, City of Phoenix, you had to put in a grease trap. We're like, oh, we're not frying anything. We don't need that.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, the city said you got to put that in. That's another 10K. What? I guess. It's like, yeah, so just things like that that we remember.
That's a big hurdle.
Yeah.
I mean, 10K for a grease trap.
Yeah.
I would have been like, let me
Sometimes
just
the
give
cost
me
of
a.
doing business is just, it's tough, man.
it's tough,
like
yeah.
you look at it and you're like, well, we've gotten this far, so we got to just continue forward.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I want to go a little bit backwards. Well, I guess from there, you guys, I saw you guys on social media and from the homies, Welcome to Arizona, I think really kind of like had that event here. I think that kind of had a good really reach to people on Instagram. But even before that, I saw some pictures of the location here, and I really liked the aesthetic and the setup that you guys had here, and it reminded me of SoCal.
Oh, thank you. Bro.
Yeah, it talked to me a little bit like how did that, like what when you guys were planning this kind of obviously the vibe of the store, like what all went into it?
A lot of parts went into it for sure. I think one of the main things is though, like we wanted to make sure like the customers and the products were the main focus. So that's why we kind of picked a very neutral color palette, you know, so anyone can come into the store and anyone can look good, and our products will also be that main focus in there. But just in general, you know, we wanted to keep it clean, modern, something different from what else is around, or if anything, what our competitors were doing. So I think that played a big part into the design, you know.
Yeah.
And then I think also being it like the original flower shop, we kind of wanted to pay homage to that. So that's how our logo came about, actually. If you
Oh,
guys,
really?
If you guys don't know, it's a little rose.
Yeah.
Rose logo is what we call it.
Yeah.
It's 2 diamond bars and the tea leaves.
Yeah.
Next up the little flower.
Super clean, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, just a lot of little parts that came into the design.
Yeah.
If you look at a floor, I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's called a herringbone pattern. So that's like the original pattern from outside the shop, from the original plaza.
Got it.
So we wanted to kind of continue some of the history into our design.
Yeah.
So you'll see little hints of that throughout the whole store.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, little
Obviously,
Easter
too, like
eggs, you know?
the grass wall with the neon sign, that shit bangs. Like, and
Yep.
people do all kinds of
Everyone
photos on
loves
that.
You
Yeah,
see
yeah,
pictures all day.
yeah, for sure. People love that.
Yeah, we're definitely big design fans. We love, exploring different spaces, checking out different areas, and really inspired by a lot of the cool restaurant concepts out there. I know that, like, if you think about today, like Toca Madera in Scottsdale, right? Like, it's hot. They got fire dancers and guitarists and all kinds of stuff going on there, and they curate such a cool experience and a cool vibe. And that was kind of like the inspiration we wanted to bring to a boba store. Like, every boba store is kind of like a low-key mom and pop spot, but we wanted to be a little bit more buttoned up, a place where people can come to and go, oh wow, this is a little bit different, and try to bring something a little bit more premium to the market. So that was our focus.
Yeah, I think that's a good word that you use, like premium. It just I don't know, man. You walk in and it just looks very, very clean. Like you said, like premium. You already know, like the experience is going to be different than, me walking into, like I've seen some other boba shops always around. A lot of them are little kind of like small, like, you could just, nothing wrong with them or anything like that. It's just the fact that you guys kind of like separated yourself from that, I guess you could say.
Yeah, well, definitely want to create our own identity in the space, let people know who we are and what we're about. And we take that approach to, a lot of things that we do, the marketing that we do. And it's funny because it comes off sometimes as being a little bit too buttoned up, where customers come in and, how many locations do you guys have, and this and that, and like, this is our only spot. So we hopefully will expand one day, but this is where we're starting at. So
yeah, and the cool thing about it too is that you guys carry a lot of a good variety of items. So it's not just boba, it's not just the diamond bars. I'm having some coffee right now. Like, I didn't even know. Like, you're like, hey, you want some coffee? And I was like, oh, you guys got coffee here? What? Like, heck yeah, dude.
We got teas. We got slushies, something for the summer.
Yep.
We got quite a lot of things. Something new we have right now is our scoops. If you guys haven't had those yet, definitely try it out. Those are hot.
So basically, you told me that it's instead of it being on the diamond bar, you're taking that and like making it into like basically just like if they wanted to have it like in an ice cream kind of in a cup form, right?
Yeah, just more ways to enjoy the gelato, right?
Yeah.
The diamond bars, you can really just enjoy them in the store. If you take it out, it's gonna melt.
Yeah, and it's just
Right.
smooth, bro.
Yeah.
I just had some and I was like, damn, that was smooth.
And that's the thing with the gelato in the cup. We keep it at the right temperature to keep it nice and smooth. Right?
Yeah.
It's more like traditional way of eating gelato, right? And we just add a little like Biscoff to throw it in.
Nice.
But all the flavors complement each other really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fire.
Mango, you got to try that next. That's a good one.
Oh, mango. I love mango.
Ube, that's a popular one right now too.
Oh, okay.
So those are hot.
Hell yeah, dude. So then obviously like I reached out. So just to tell you like what I was looking at everything and I was like, man, and obviously I had the brand and I was looking for like local businesses that I wanted to connect with and collaborate possibly that had like almost this type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like the vibes to me are like a big piece of who I want to, hang out with, or just
sure.
even connect my brand to, right? And so I think I sent you a message on IG, and then I even called. And I was just like, yeah, can I speak with the owners? Yeah, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, bro. And the girl was like, oh, they're not here. And I was like, hey, this is who I am. Like, you know, I own a brand, and I'm really interested in any type of like connecting or collaboration. I just would like a conversation with, you know, the owners, whatever. And I didn't know who you guys were at all. So I didn't know if it was like a, you know, a dude that was maybe out of state. Cause a lot of people buy businesses, they have, you know, maybe like family members or friends run it and they're living in a totally different state or whatever. And so I was just like, I have no idea who these people are.
No, yeah, I remember it because he DM'd us and he also emailed us. And
Oh, yeah, I sent the email too, bro. I was on it, dude.
We saw the email. I was like, yo, this is pretty compelling. Like, you know, you really know your stuff. And then started looking up the brand AZ Life, and I was like, yo, this is some pretty dope stuff, man. So, you know, we actually never had an opportunity like that to collaborate. So we said, let's do it.
Yeah, and the shirt that we made for the event, obviously, you know, we connected on that, and we had a couple different variations of it. But I was super happy with that shirt.
Yeah, that shirt was sick.
That shirt was fire, dude.
Like, if you guys haven't seen it, it has like some of that old school kind of like chrome lettering, little vintage,
lowrider-ish kind of, yeah.
And it had some like the Diamondbacks colors we're playing around with, right?
Yeah,
the
Diamondbacks
purple,
colors,
teal.
yeah. And then we added little hints of it. So like within the background, it's like a desert. I don't know if you guys saw that. And then also too, like I even put it like on the stick. It made it look like it was engraved. It says AZ Life because I wanted it to be like back in the day when you got an ice cream and you'd open it up and it had a riddle on it.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like that idea. And then obviously we incorporated the diamond bar, and it was just a sick.
No, that was
sign,
pretty
bro.
cool. And then we did the whole photo shoot and everything. That was fun.
That was fun, bro.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. So I mean, like overall, like it was a crazy experience, and I bring it up because I want people to know is that some people are always, when I talk to them, like, hey, you know, or they'll ask me, how did you meet them, or how did you like? And it was really just myself, just not being, I guess, scared, or you know, sometimes you get in your head and you're like, nah, fuck that, like I don't want to do that. It's you know, it's too hard, because I literally DM'd, called, and sent an email, bro, and the email got the hit.
Persistence, bro.
the persistence there, dude, because I just saw the vision, man. I don't know what it was, but I was like, man, I see this like being good, you know, like it's, I don't know, it really stuck in my mind. I was like, man, just any opportunity that I could get with these guys, I think would do really well. And plus I saw when I came by too, it was just the location and everything. I was like, man, this is like a home run right here for sure.
I mean, I think for us too, it's like, you know, whatever collaboration we can get, you know, a lot of times we'd love to do it. You know, we get to meet cool people like you guys, and we can grow something with that, you know? So like the Welcome to Arizona guys, those are the homies, you know, we've had some great connections with them during the parties, and because you know them, they like you guys linked, and we know each other now as homies. So it's super cool to like do these kind of collabs.
It's cool too, because like think about like when you guys, how long ago was that Welcome to Arizona party here?
That was I want to say 2019, 2018. It was like the first year we opened. That was like the first really like, I'd say like big party thing.
Yeah, because it was packed.
It was packed.
You know, it was just packed. Were you guys expecting that?
No, we were expecting a party of maybe like 15, 20 people.
Is that what they told you? Or like, well, how did that happen?
There
Like,
was
we have a small
There
party.
was about 75 to 100 people packed in here.
Yeah.
And we had like literally nowhere to stand, nowhere to sit. They had like a breakdancing crew in here. There's a DJ. It was a party,
pretty,
bro.
bro.
It was pretty popping.
People in
Yeah.
the kitchen, like
Yeah.
back there, like oh my god, there's people everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, like yeah.
You had them all in the kitchen
Just
and
hanging out in
everything?
the background, like, hey, you just trying to like steal our secrets back here or something? You just hanging out back here,
Dude, I'll be honest with you, man. When I would have parties at the store too, like I would find people randomly. I'm like, what are y'all doing back here? You know what I mean? Like, why are you back here for? It's like, oh, my homies did. I'm like, okay. Like,
They don't even know who
random.
you are, you know? Like,
They didn't even know who I was. They were like, well, who are you? I'm like, what the heck?
Why are you interrupting us?
Yeah, exactly, right? They're all making their own food back there. You like, want some? Yeah. So I thought that was like, obviously that was pretty cool, and it's kind of funny to even you guys talk about that because you weren't expecting that many people. You're expecting about like 15 to 20.
Probably the hardest we ever worked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we didn't even like we're like, oh, it's gonna be chill, you know, just a couple of our staff members run the floor. Next thing you know, we're all back there because they couldn't keep up because people keep coming in.
Yeah.
And they're just like we're just like, oh, we gotta step in now. And then halftime, we were just back there
Just working,
making drinks.
grinding
and,
it
like,
out, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that like was a maybe a little bit of a help or like a piece that helped you guys grow within your story here? Like how was that impact? Do you think, like looking back on that now?
I think it just brought attention to people. Like that kind of helped expand us a little bit.
Yeah.
And then just going back real quick, you're saying like how you were like just trying to like you liked our vibe and stuff, and like I think that's what we're always trying to do, like have people appreciate what we're trying to do, trying to bring to Phoenix, because there wasn't this culture out here. So every time we hear someone like, yeah, we fuck with you, like your vibe, like we liked your look and everything, like it make us feel like, all right, that's good, like so just I think those parties really help like show people like, oh, this is the kind of vibe that we're trying to bring.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because when I saw that too, it also inspired me because I was like, oh, like they're also cool with like having events, or something like that. So it was like, again, like that was just, and like you're talking about, there wasn't a lot of that going on. I didn't see a lot of that. No.
Yeah, I think one of the inspirations when I first moved out here in 2013. One thing I noticed especially was like coming from California, SoCal, OC, like we were about 15 minutes away from Disneyland. So a lot of tourists around, the area is always crowded, a lot of places to eat, but really cool late night hangout culture in California.
Yeah.
Like, people are out there 9, 10 o'clock. You're getting dinner at midnight sometimes.
Yeah.
You could be out till, anywhere from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. And
bro,
get
the
home really
fuzz
late.
spots were popping.
They're always
late,
popping,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, you already know.
24 hours. I remember
bro,
back in the day, we used to work at a boba shop. We used to get off at maybe 1 a.m. and go get pho at 1 a.m. with our night crew.
Yeah,
And the night would just get started,
We worked like a 6-hour shift. We're like, ain't nobody going home. We're gonna stay out now.
Yeah.
And then when I moved out here, I'm like, that is completely non-existent.
No,
Like,
people are like,
not
it's
a
11.
thing.
All right, man, I'm out.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock and restaurants are closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so part of what we wanted to bring out here with our brand and what we do is like, let's bring some of that culture out here. Like, let's have people come to the store at 10 o'clock and start their night here and hang out and have fun and have a good time. So
Yeah, because I noticed, because it's how late are you guys open till?
10 p.m. on the
10 p.m.
weekends. Yeah.
Which not a lot of boba shops. If I like Google probably boba shops around, they're not open till 10 o'clock at night.
Most aren't.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
they're
we-
closing like not latest, bro. Max. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are open a little bit later than most. Yeah.
And obviously too, like with this, like you just have a lot of traffic right here, and it's really close to downtown.
Yep.
So I'm guessing like people, this is like a great spot just to kind of either meet up, just get a quick, like you said, start their
super
evening.
close to Arts District. Right now the fair is going on, so we have a lot of extra traffic from that, and art museums right down the street as well. So we're in a good spot for sure.
Dang, that's cool, man. I was just thinking back and like trying to remember like you're saying, like that nightlife, that time, because it was totally different compared to here.
For sure. Too, like the car scene, everyone was
Yeah.
always out.
Yeah.
There's always something to do.
Yeah, everybody like what was different there too is like I would be hanging out with people and they would be like, oh, we're gonna go to this party. And let's go there. Like you would like kind of like hop around.
Yeah,
and
that's so true.
You would see like C or D-list celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like just like I don't know, nothing like I'm not saying like Brad Pitt or anything like that, but like
No, but you would run into them.
yeah,
Like,
you'd run
for
into
sure.
like people like just like almost like extras in movies or just kind of
Yeah.
like you know what I mean, like
Even like musicians.
Musicians.
You would see them. Like there's a few times in LA we'd go out to some of these, they call them like selection parties, if you're familiar.
yeah.
We saw some names out there for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
For, like hip hop artists.
Like if
Yeah.
you were rolling with the right people, like sometimes they would just take you and it would be to a spot where it was just like, oh crap, like I didn't know so and so was gonna be here, like
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
just like yeah, whatever, man, they're just yeah.
Or having a late night drink
Super casual, like it's nothing, dude. Yeah,
And that was the fun part too. Is like you said, you could start at one spot and then hop onto the next one.
Yeah.
And the next one.
right.
And it feels like it just keeps going.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, for sure. Everybody's just having a good time, and it was
yeah.
almost like everybody's like connecting each other. Another big difference that I noticed from like here to there, and I wanted to bring it here is like whenever I met somebody, a lot of times they'd be like, "Oh, what do?" You get to know each other, and then you were figuring out a way to connect. Like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
like you could just see the wheels turning in everybody's mind. Like, oh, okay. Oh, well, how about this? Like, if you hook me up with this, then I'll hook you up with. It was always that hookup kind of culture where it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, people were trying to like, and then here I noticed it I would say years ago. I think it's getting better now, but it's almost like people were standoffish. Like they
can
didn't
see
want
that.
to let you
Yeah.
into what they were doing as much,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But it's definitely, I feel like it's changing and evolving to where more people are like, yeah, let's connect. Let's, how can we help
For
each
sure.
other
I
out?
mean, like that last party you had on your Third Street, that location. Yeah, like Bad Jimmy's and all the homies out there.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a good time.
Yeah, that
You know,
was a
met
good
a lot
time.
of people, and
yeah.
dude, it was fun.
Yeah. And you were getting down on the video.
Yes,
I was hanging out. I would see. I would run into you guys. I would just see you guys like doing the little sips and shit, like just chilling. Yeah, what up, dude? What up? Yeah.
No, that was a great time.
Those are good. That was a good time too, bro. And that was really the goal, I guess. For me to get into retail, like a brick and mortar, was it wasn't so much like you want to sell stuff, but it was also to connect the community.
For sure.
Because I felt like if you connected the community, like the sales would come anyway.
That's a big thing too. It's like us is like that's why we do a lot of those collabs and parties. We just love connecting with the community. Like,
Yeah.
surprisingly, we're actually really well connected with like Latinos out here.
Yeah.
Like, we did that collab with Spock.
Yeah.
He had the lowrider outside. He did like a full gallery.
That was dope too.
yeah. So a lot of
And then obviously
things.
too, Chuck.
Chuck, dude, for sure. Chuck. He
Shout
did
out
a gallery
Chuck.
too. He got some of his photos out here. So,
Yeah. Dude, I feel
we
so
did the
bad.
car meet with Chuck outside.
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
parking
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
We filled that whole thing up. Yeah, we had like lowriders out.
We need
There
to
was,
get
like,
back. We need to get
Euros,
back to
trucks.
What is it? 2019.
That was
What
like
year?
2019, yeah.
Hey, that should be 2024's vibe is 2019. We're going back, baby.
Those are some good times. Yeah.
No, for
So
sure,
we
man.
definitely want to bring that back now that it's after COVID. Things are starting to get, I feel like, better. People are coming out more. There's more events happening. So I definitely want to bring some of that culture back, some of that fun.
I'm down, bro.
Yeah.
However I can help
time.
too, because I
know?
truly love that, dude. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just makes everything just so much better when like, even like recently,
Yeah.
just like if I could connect somebody with anything like that, maybe it's not a right fit for me or it doesn't like fit into like what I'm doing. Like if I'm not gonna hold back some like people that I'm cool with for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather it be one of my homies than someone I don't know. So why not like plug them in?
Appreciate you. Yep.
Yeah, man. Like that's
true.
just I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of like you could keep going. That's how you build, right? There's just that relationship.
I think
that-
it just keeps it like it's organic that way too.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
Just kind of grow with the people that you want to be surrounded with.
yeah, exactly.
For us, at least, I think. So.
Yeah, definitely. Let's dive into a little bit of the personal lives here. So, are you married, single? Let's go down the line here.
Okay. I got a girl.
You got a girl?
She's cool.
Okay.
We've been together for about 6 years now, so it's coming to that time to settle things down. I'd like to say, hopefully soon. We'll see.
Oh, so I'm just dropping some
know
hints.
yet,
Maybe 2024 is engagement.
No, life is good though. I mean, it has its ups and downs,
Yeah.
for sure, with the business, relationships.
Yeah, and you met her out here.
I met her out here actually.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. I
No-
came in. Long story short, I came into Phoenix right to start popping tea with the guys over here.
Yeah.
But things just happened to work out, and we're together for 5-6 years now. So
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
it's been pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
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 Yeah, I've been out here for a little over 10 years now in Phoenix. I'm single, so enjoying my single life,
Ladies,
having a good time, and
ladies.
doing my
Oh,
thing, and,
damn.
travel a lot, so I'm usually either out of town or in California visiting family. But
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun,
Hell
having
yeah,
a good
dude.
time, and just really trying to live out my life.
Yeah. Are you single by choice?
Right now, man, the dating culture in this day and age is so different. I mean, I was in a 7-year relationship out here. I was engaged, and that ended. And after that, COVID happened, and so
Yeah.
ever since COVID, it's been a weird time. So
Yeah.
it's been different for
So
sure.
did you date during COVID?
No, I didn't really date during COVID. I was super busy actually, just kind of dealing with the business, and I also work a corporate job as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of been maybe a little bit of by choice not dating just because
Yeah.
of how complicated it could be.
Just on the back burner a little bit more. It's not at the front for you right now.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or maybe it'll
definitely.
get there. It's just
It'll-
like the
I
last.
would say
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's maybe getting more towards the front, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's not everything. It's not everything.
Hey, we're gonna do a little like instead of it being like the Raffy number,
Yeah,
we're gonna make a song and call Maddie.
I'm available.
your IG.
DM the boy.
I'm married. We're married for 2 going on 3. Been together for 6 years.
Nice.
We have a 1-year-old.
Okay, cool.
Takes. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
how? What do you mean? Wait, you can't just throw that out there like that.
The first, I think it was like my second time back just visiting.
Yeah.
And we were just going out. And she was friends with them. It was the first weekend we met. And then
So did you how was your like riz like your stage like how did you approach were you just like what up baby girl?
No,
You know
it was-
what I'm saying? I'm only here for a short time.
I'm not dating. I'm not available.
yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna run the single life.
Did-
Like I'm not gonna look for anything.
Did you pursue her or was it vice
so
versa?
She slid into my DM.
What?
No, because I wasn't looking. You know, I wasn't.
Yeah, you
like-
were just hanging out, right?
Yeah, just hanging out, and then we met, and then we're just hanging out, and then next thing you know, we're like,
She slid into the
okay.
DMs like, what up?
Yeah, she's still today. She goes, I made the move. You didn't do shit. You know? I was like, all right, yeah, but yeah, it just organically happened.
That's
in
cool,
a way,
man.
and then, yeah, and then next thing you know, I'm married. Like,
It's like, next thing you know,
she's
did
the
you
one.
propose?
Yeah, I proposed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's
And then-
always cool to like hear how, especially when you hear like long-term relationships, like how did the meeting aspect of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so no, just married life with a
Yeah.
kid.
And how does like business, like obviously you guys do multiple things. Like I know that you guys are super busy. So like having, obviously, being single, like you do what you want. Yeah. I mean, like, if you want to, work all day, then you could do that, or if you need to work a couple hours, whatever it is. But when you're married, because I experienced the same thing, like it's different. You
Yeah,
gotta like
yeah.
make sure you're connecting with your significant other, the family. Like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for like 8-9 hours or whatever
Yeah,
that is, right?
yeah.
So like, how has this business specifically impacted your relationship, your personal life?
I think my wife, she's pretty understanding. She knows like this is like my passion, our passion. So she kind of just let me do my thing. She never really like questioned. Like, I just know, hey, I got this going on, this, and then you're like, all right, cool. And then you throw a kid in, it's a little bit more like you got to plan everything out really, like because you're
You can just get up and go, yeah.
yeah, because like I mean I don't know if you have kids, but
Yeah.
it's like you're kind of on their time,
Yeah.
and like you gotta in the back of your mind, it's like okay, I gotta do all this, but I gotta go pick them up after too. I can't, So it's tough, but you figure it out.
Yeah.
And then like I said, my wife, she's pretty understanding. She knows the business, like.
Got
This
it.
is what
Yeah.
what I like to do, so she let me run with it.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, dude. Because I mean, I just asked that because I know that like having multiple jobs or even your own business can have some sort of like impact on,
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
like
there's times where, like there's weeks where I'm constantly like having to do something, and then like she has to like carry. She works too, but she has to like carry on like with her son as well.
Yeah,
So
the kid duty. Yeah,
it gets a little at the end of the day we're like that was rough,
a little rough. Yeah,
but we figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
you make it work.
that's cool, man. Like
Yeah.
like a true partner.
Yeah.
I would ask Matt, but Matt's he's like, I do what I want. I do what I
No,
want.
I got my own complications, man. I'm really big into adopting dogs. So
Oh, okay,
I've got
cool.
3.
Wait, how many?
I've got 3 dogs.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty
Wow.
busy with that. Usually taking them out or
Is that
doing
recent
whatever.
or is that like?
Not really. So
Okay.
I adopted my first one out here 2014. He's 11 now. Have a 5-year-old dog and then another girl that I just picked up last year. That's a year. Yeah. So I
Got
stay
it.
busy with the dogs.
And they all get along.
Yeah, they all get
No,
along
that's
pretty
cool, man.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but totally agree with you that it's definitely tough. But these two have really good partners, and they're really supportive of the business, and that's huge, because we're constantly going to different social events or whatever, and it's a big time commitment. And people that don't understand that can get jealous, or it could cause tension for sure.
Yeah. I think even with pets as well, it's super difficult to just get up and leave. Cause like obviously with like, pets, they crave, you being there. And then also, you know, bathrooms and just like, I don't know, man, obviously eating and drinking, just like the necessity. It's like having, you know what I mean? Like little
Yes
family
and no,
members at the
yeah.
crib waiting for
not
you,
as
you know?
full, but you know, it's definitely got its challenges for
Yeah.
sure.
Like you can't just like get up and go travel to like LA or something real quick because you got to make arrangements for your,
Gotta figure it out. Yeah,
for a little,
yeah, I
yeah.
gotta figure it out. Yeah, yeah.
So that's
Eric
kind
can
of,
speak to that too. You just got a dog. somewhat
Yeah,
recently,
yeah. So I just got a dog for it's about a year now.
yeah.
I've had my dog, but yeah, it's.
And your dogs, they hang
I
out
was-
too, right?
Yeah, sometimes they do.
Yeah.
I bring her over.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
all run around. They
Oh,
kick it.
homies, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I got
But
the
no,
crew.
Like you said though before, like I'd be able to just like link up to go to coffee shops.
Yeah.
like, go work.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit more like, okay, I gotta go home. You know.
Yeah, I got to
make
feed
sure
my
the dog
dog,
is good.
walk my dog, whatever. Yeah,
take
yeah,
her
yeah.
out,
Take care, yeah.
You know, and then do whatever after that. But,
Yeah,
You know, definitely plays a big part.
for sure.
But
And,
it's definitely like nice to have.
and that's like something that you don't think of when you're getting a pet, right? You don't think of like, oh, you just think of like the immediate, like, oh my God, I got a pet,
Yeah,
you
like,
know,
oh, it's so
good.
cute,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then you get up to go and you're just, the dog's like, like, you know, you're like,
Yeah, and sometimes you
dang.
feel bad, right?
Yeah, you
you're
feel
out the
bad,
whole
yeah,
day, and you're
yeah.
like, man, all right, you know, I'll come kick it.
Yeah. I gotta, you know, take my dog out, walk and all
Yeah.
that good stuff. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I guess my dog is pretty good. Like, I try to bring her out with us all the time, or
Yeah.
as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know?
And how's the shop impacted? Like, anything, has that impacted with, you know, you and your girl at all? Or like, how does that?
Yeah, like for the most part, you know, she's a great supporter for sure. But it's had its rough times, you know, because like I also work a day job, and then shop on the weekends. So it's like your time is so, like, it's just tough. You know, you got so much going on. You got like corporate life, then you got shop life, then you got personal life with like the lady. So trying to make time for everything is, you know, it can catch up sometimes. But yeah, overall, she's super supportive. You know, and it helps me understand too, like work is not everything. Sometimes I gotta like separate work from life, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
'Cause
make it work, you know.
you could get caught up in work easily. I
Oh,
think,
for
especially
sure.
when you own your own business.
And I think there's times too, like when I'm trying to be creative, like I like to stay up late and just start kind of like letting my mind go and just kind of get into my zone, right? But then it's also like, oh, I'm at home. I shouldn't be like working super late all the time, you know? Yeah. It's like a nonstop thing.
yeah, your mind is
Oh, I
working
see.
24/7 for
Yeah,
sure.
like,
Yeah.
You're constantly like, even you're laying down trying to rest, but your mind is like, do we order inventory? Wait, what are we out of? Wait, do we need a like? It's
Yeah.
just constantly running no matter
Right,
what. Like
yeah.
you sleep, but then you wake up, you're like, boom, like I'm back. Like
Yeah.
now what? What I got to do today? And it just never ends. But for me personally, like I like that torture.
Yeah.
It just my mom was a business owner, so I grew up just seeing her. So like it kind of just ingrained into me.
Got it.
So it just never bugged me. At that
Yeah.
Point, so just constantly working, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I have that same kind of, because I have like some uncles that were just like, they was working really hard, but they always had like a little side hustle or something. You know what it
Yeah,
was? And I just
yeah.
always saw that as well.
Yeah.
But I also saw like, you know, just my family, my mom, everybody was just hard workers. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's just times where like you could not be like a hard worker. Like, you know, obviously, like, you know, if you grow up like not well off, you know, you're kind of just like, you have to work to get by kind of thing. So, yeah. And if you have like someone that you're going with a business owner, you know that there's those ups and downs and just like, you know, probably a time where you see, you know, family member a little bit more and then a lot less. So,
Yeah.
yeah. What's your guys' busy time? Like, when are you guys here more than others during the year? Is it summertime?
Well,
Weekend.
for us,
Yeah.
at the shop,
Yeah.
I would say weekends.
Weekends.
That's when we primarily. So weekends is primarily when we get most of our work done.
Gotcha.
Whether it's like marketing, fun podcasts like this,
Yeah.
right, or just anything going on at the shop, like operations.
Yeah.
It's the best time for us to like train, coach, and just kind of see what we need to work on at the shop.
Yeah.
The weekends for sure.
Got it.
The weekdays can be like a little slow, but at least during the weekends we can really understand like the flow, how things are working, whatever we're testing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's like right now we're getting towards the end of the year. It's about to be holiday time. What do you guys have planned like going forward, or is there like, I guess, where do you kind of see yourself going into like next year? Like what are some of your guys' goals?
for next? Well,
I'll
here,
say,
you
I
can go,
think-
Benson.
Well, I mean, I would say, I think we're already right now in our mind already planning for beginning of next year and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just also, I think it's like the Phoenix culture. It's like usually around this time to the end of the year, everything kind of just mellows out.
Yeah.
People are kind of just like chilling more and like just getting ready for the holiday. And then you see things just like kind of chill. And then so we already know that every year. So we're already thinking about next year and just kind of whatever we have planned for the rest of the year, we're already doing it.
Yeah.
And we'll just kind of ride it out.
Do you, at Phoenix, you said the Phoenix culture this time of year. You know what reminds me of Phoenix culture this time of year? And I don't know why, but it's just blown up over the last couple of years. Do you have like anything like pumpkin spice?
Yeah, we do.
Because you already know, bro. Like when that stuff rolls out here, people freak out for pumpkin spice, dude. And here in the valley, man.
Yeah, we got our sign up over there. Fall flavors at its finest. We got pumpkin pie milk tea going on right now, so definitely have to have you try some of that.
Okay.
After we're done here, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really good. It's
Okay,
really
gotcha.
good.
So you guys incorporate those fall kind of flavors and all that stuff, yeah.
Do some seasonal stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has slowed down. It's always a little slower at the end of the year, so we try to bring in different performers, different events going on.
Yeah.
Last year we brought in a friend of ours by the name of Charlie Klein. He did a little guitar solo over here inside. It's pretty cool. Might have him come back this year. Our good friend Alex is gonna do a photo gallery in December, so we're gonna host a party
Nice.
here, and should be fun. Should be a good time. So love to showcase different friends' artwork. Would love to do different live sessions someday, but always happy to have different events. So looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Heck yeah. You guys got a great space, I think, to like host those types of events. And I think that another thing I want everyone to know is that these guys are super down to earth. And if you have like an idea, just shoot it to you guys. I mean, that's really, I mean, you the worst thing you can say is no, but that's okay. But I think like either way, like from what I learned from it is that you guys are still cool. At least talk to, and like maybe that event isn't the one, but maybe there's another one or another one. It's not like it's the end all be all kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, similar to what you said before. It's like we have a pretty big network out here, and if a project is pitched to us and it doesn't really fit our vibe, that's fine. We have somebody else in mind that maybe could pick that up and do a better job with it. So we're more than happy to connect, but love to help promote the artists down here and the local community, and just love what's being built. It's really cool.
Yeah. So going into like next year, is that something that you guys really want to pick up a little bit more? Because you guys said you did it, a little bit this past year. And in the past, you guys had a little bit bigger events, obviously pre-COVID, and COVID was just like you couldn't have more than 2 people or 3 people, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
within
yeah.
15
You
feet
couldn't even
apart.
see
Yeah.
people.
So I feel like next year, I hear it around is like people do want to kind of get back to that more, if not, if they've already started. So like, I just wasn't sure if that was something that, obviously next year is really something that you want to aim for.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bigger events. Just more collaborations for sure. So, just to give you some context too, like after January, that becomes like our busy season. So I think the weather's perfect, right, for all those events too. So more than happy to host it or just think up some ideas. If you want to do something too, dude, let's do it.
Yeah.
We've definitely stepped up our like equipment game. This year we're gonna be selling at the Phoenix Night Market, but we have our own generator now, so
Nice.
hoping to take that and be a little bit more mobile. So hopefully, show up at more parks, show up at more parties. We have this nice mobile stand over here that you see, so
Yeah.
hoping to put it to use. Just pop up wherever we can and give our friends and family some good discounts and just pop up more, be more visible.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like getting the name out more and more each year in different, avenues and ways is always, beneficial. Because there are some people that I meet, they come into my store and they're just like, yeah, I'm not really big on social media. And I'm putting a lot of effort into social media. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But like if I didn't have that store, or if maybe they didn't, or their friend didn't buy and refer, or something like that, or like, you meet people at these pop-ups or events and you just never know like what that could turn into. So I think that's a great like idea for you guys to be like, hey, kind of like we got our location here, we can drive traffic here, but we can also kind of go and maybe take our setup and like introduce, our brand to other people that are just hanging out at the park or whatever. So
That's for sure. Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, we're about 45 minutes in. And one thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that I appreciate our friendship and thank you guys for giving me that opportunity. And I wanted to introduce you guys and do the video and the audio because I feel like at this point, you guys are like a staple in this area, you know,
Appreciate
and
it.
like,
Still got a
yeah,
lot of
man.
work to do, but
No, you got
appreciate that.
but you went hard though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You went hard. Yeah, I
we
mean,
do.
like,
we try.
yeah, like you guys
You know?
are going at it. Like you guys are also, like you said, gonna go to like different events,
Yeah.
and you've held a lot of events here and supported the community. So I think like you guys got to give yourself some credit, and I think there's just many more to come. Like in the long run, I think like 2-3 years, like is your vision to stay like here, or is it like to continue to grow, or is it like maybe just go mobile? Like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have thought about something like that, but where do you guys have plans? Like, I guess past 3-4 years.
I definitely want to say growth is a big part of that, whether it's other locations in the valley, or even just like leveling up our presence online, maybe being able to sell more goods online, right? Those are some big parts, I think, for sure. I don't know if there's anything you guys want to add to that.
Yeah, not to reveal too much, but we're always thinking about different ideas and ways to expand. Poppin' Tea as a brand is definitely an area that we want to grow, and past 3-4 years, hopefully have maybe 3-4 stores would be cool. But on top of that, we're interested in things like coffee, which we can go into so much more, matcha even too. So maybe even spin-offs of the Poppin' Tea brand in the future to specialize in different areas, different products.
I think another probably, I would say, get our diamond bars in like more people's hands,
They're bomb.
mass produce it somehow.
Yeah. Those are good.
Distribute it. Like it's like Matt said, like our brand Poppin' Tea is like endless like opportunity that we can do, and like we like dip our toe in a lot of areas, so we can always just go back and just go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have family that come in here because I talk about how bomb this place is all the time, and I don't know if you guys have met them or not, but they've come in a couple of times. I think they come in during the week or something like that, but they're always like, oh, that's that place that you did the shirt with or whatever. I went and stopped by and it was good, and I was like, yeah, I told you guys, man, like I told you guys that. And another thing too is like it was really cool because it's still family oriented in here as well.
Yeah. We keep it close.
Yeah, man. Like it's very like like you got the ice cream now, and then obviously too is like I can come and enjoy like a coffee, and stuff like that. So I feel like you can bring the family, and you guys are gonna cater to all that. And if not, it's even cool for like a date night.
Yeah. Open to everybody,
Yeah, for sure. Are you guys gonna expand? Maybe do a little liquor inside these drinks? What's going on, man? You're like, hey, in the
Maybe, I
back,
don't
in
know.
the
We'll
back,
have
yeah, in the back. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we can experiment with that.
Yeah,
We start with that and maybe evolve that in the future. But
Yeah.
there's definitely about 4 or 5 good cocktail related combos. If
yeah.
shout out to DoorDash, you could order us for delivery. You
Nice.
know, get a slushie sent to your house.
Yeah.
Mix in with your favorite mixer, and you'll be good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff.
I saw the post of the DoorDash one. That was a good video. I know that you guys are always
thanks,
like
Joe.
thinking and
Trying
getting
to-
creative. Yeah.
yeah,
But it was
trying.
cool because like obviously you're just navigating on the phone through DoorDash, showing the menu. I think that's like, I don't know, when you put a visual to it instead of just talking about it, people see how easy it is, or they just and then yeah, man.
Yeah, we're trying to
Yeah, I saw that, man. I was like, damn, my boy's always plugging me, man.
trying to get with the times, man. We got to
yeah.
get on the video.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
do
it's all video nowadays, but yeah, for sure. All right, yeah. Well, again, I appreciate you guys, and I'm really looking forward to what you guys have going on in the future. I know that, again, I said that you guys are a staple here, but I just feel like you guys are just like kind of getting to that point where it's just about to like kind of really take off, and obviously more people are gonna enjoy the restaurant here and everything that you guys have going on. So anything you guys want to like plug, or obviously where can they find you at? Like what are all
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think first and foremost, I appreciate you, man, for everything, the friendship and just all our collaborations and all this. It's inspiring not only to us, but I think a lot of other people. That's huge. Keep doing that, bro. But I mean, shout out to all our fans, our friends and family who support us, right?
Yeah.
We definitely love all the connections we've made and want to make more. So if you got some cool ideas, hit us up. We'd love to chat or just meet you guys. But you can find us on IG. It's at poppinteabar.official. Phoenix, PHX.
So what happens if they go to the one that says Poppin' Tea Bar?
Don't go to that one. Nah. So long story short, right? That one got hacked. That sucks.
You guys got held for like ransom,
Yeah.
right?
But
Freaking hackers.
New page. Follow that one. You got some new vision on there of what we're trying to accomplish and do. So it's definitely going to be better.
Nice.
But yeah, you can find us there or poppintea.com. You could check out all our drinks, catering. You could order online from the website. So if you don't want to use DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Grubhub, you can order directly from there too. So just more ways, to get to people is our biggest thing. Or
Nice.
if you want to find us, 7th Ave McDowell. Can't miss that sign, My Flores Plaza.
Yeah.
So
And then you guys are right next to what's in his plaza?
we got NYPD's right up front, right behind us. You got Rubio.
And then the
Habit.
salon, the barber or salon, what is it?
But if you're driving on the 10 freeway, something a little cool too. You see us in the little sign.
Oh, nice.
Right before the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food and
I
gas
remember
station.
you were talking about getting on that. It was like a list, or you applied for it, or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
That's cool that kind of came about.
It's funny
Yeah.
though, like, I know we don't have much time, but yeah, a lot of customers go like, "Oh, I saw you on the sign."
Oh, really? So it does
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
It works. Yeah.
You guys did billboards too, right?
We did billboards in 2018. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
okay.
actually pretty fun
Yeah.
to see it. It was up in like the Glendale side actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Driving up on the 10.
Oh,
you could
okay.
see it said like today was a good day. Yeah, big pink one, so you couldn't miss it.
Dang, that's cool, dude. Would you guys do that again, or was it worth it? You think, or?
Yeah, I think it was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I would definitely do it again. We'll come up with some cool design
Yeah.
and possibly next year maybe we'll pop something up somewhere.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
that's
I mean, I think like just like when you're a business owner, like even though it's old school, billboards are kind of old school, but they've obviously kind of like updated them with being digital and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like an ultimate goal to see your business.
Yeah,
on a
me and him,
billboard.
when we first saw it, we drove to the billboard. I literally looked up and I was like, "Yo!"
Right. That's gotta be
That's
like,
sick.
yeah. Did you guys all do that or what? Together?
It was me and him. We drove over there, and people were like, "Why are these guys just standing there, just staring up at this sign?"
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
Man.
We did the same thing with
Yeah.
the freeway sign too.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
that got put up, we were pulled over to the side, out there taking pictures. It was great.
everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Why are these guys taking pictures of the gas sign?"
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
No,
They're
but
all
it's-
honking, get out the way. Yeah.
It's definitely cool to see, and I think it's motivating too to like keep going. Like
Right.
those are like some I think pivotal moments to like remember. Like okay, it might be tough sometimes, but you got to realize like it's all part of the game.
Yeah. For sure, man. That's pretty cool,
Yeah.
man. I have never haven't gotten there, but like just to know people that are actually, like like dang, you guys are on a billboard. What? Yeah,
I
that's
can
cool.
plug
man.
you to the guys that we use to get that
Oh, okay.
to happen. If you
Oh
want.
yeah,
But
nice. Well, I appreciate it, guys, and yeah. So this is gonna be on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube.
Sick.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this out to everybody so they can meet you guys and. Any discounts if they watch this? And I know I'm throwing this at you right now. Hey, business Mitch, he was like, any dis?
Actually, good question.
I got one. Yeah. So
Okay.
if you watch this video
Yeah.
and we can make a code or something, maybe it's
Okay.
AZ Life or
Yeah.
something like that. But
Okay.
if you get a large drink, we'll give you guys a free scoop.
Okay. Try that new gelato that you guys have,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
got some bomb flavors. I just did a sample of the cookies and cream. I think it was.
Yeah, that one's fire.
Pistachio, which is all you said natural or more real pistachios. Yep. And then what else did you have?
Mango's hot.
Mango.
Yeah, that's
okay.
definitely a good one.
Yep.
Mango sorbet. We got strawberry sorbet. There's like vegan chocolate. So we got something for everyone.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So get a large drink, and then they can try out the
yeah,
ice
we'll
cream
make
there for free.
we'll make a button for it or something.
Okay, cool.
Or like a code.
Yeah, any
Yeah.
large drink, I'll give you a free regular scoop to try out.
Nice.
So come
Hell
through.
yeah. Sweet. All right, y'all. Well, you guys heard it. Come down, check it out. Get the drink. Try out the ice cream and all the other stuff too. I think you guys got something for everybody. So, again, I appreciate you guys, taking the time to be on the pod, beyond the brand, and yeah, man. I think look forward to hopefully something that we can do together and
Most
probably
definitely, man.
yeah.
This
The
is-
events here are so much fun, bro. I really
Yeah.
enjoy being here. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like hanging out with homies. It's not even.
It's
like
exactly what it is. Yeah, for sure. So.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
for,
man.
having us on this awesome podcast.
Yeah,
Can't wait to see who else gets on.
I know, right?
Love watching these things. So
Cool.
keep it up, bro.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Peace.